Module Overview. Introduction. The global face of Nigeria. Foreign policy is a nation's strategic external plan aimed at advancing its national interests and values in the global system. For Nigeria, a key actor on the African continent and a significant player in global politics, foreign policy reflects a complex web of economic, political, military, diplomatic, and cultural relations with other states and international organizations. This module seeks to unpack the philosophical foundations, objectives, institutional actors, historical trajectories, key events, regional and global alliances, and contemporary challenges that shape Nigeria's foreign policy. Conceptual framework: foreign policy and international relations. A. Foreign policy. Foreign policy is the set of strategies and decisions a state uses in dealing with other countries to protect its sovereignty, promote economic interests, enhance security, and project national ideology. B. International relations. The broader academic and practical study of how countries interact, including diplomacy, conflict, trade, security cooperation, globalization, and participation in multilateral institutions. Philosophical foundations of Nigeria's foreign policy. Africa as the centerpiece. Introduced by Prime Minister Tafawa Balewa in 1960, Nigeria's foreign policy places Africa as the primary focus, emphasizing decolonization, racial equality, peacekeeping, and African unity. Non-alignment. During the Cold War, Nigeria chose not to align explicitly with the Western or Eastern blocs. Pan-Africanism, Nigeria champions African unity, regional solidarity, and economic cooperation, e.g., ECOWAS leadership. Respect for sovereignty. Nigeria upholds mutual respect, territorial integrity, and non-interference in the domestic affairs of other states. Peaceful coexistence and diplomacy. Nigeria promotes conflict resolution, peace negotiations, and multilateral diplomacy. Objectives of Nigeria's foreign policy: protection of national interest, promotion of African integration and unity, support for international cooperation and respect for international law, promotion of world peace, advancement of economic development and trade opportunities, defense of democratic values and human rights. Institutional actors in foreign policy formulation. The President, Chief Architect and Spokesperson for Nigeria's foreign policy. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, designs, implements and manages diplomatic relations. National Assembly, ratifies treaties and oversees foreign engagements. Foreign missions and embassies represent Nigeria abroad and facilitate bilateral, multilateral cooperation. Intelligence agencies and armed forces advise on security-related international decisions. Private sector and civil society influence economic diplomacy and people-to-people relations. Evolution of Nigeria's foreign policy. A historical trajectory. First Republic, 1960 to 1966. Africa as the centerpiece, moderate diplomacy, non-alignment. Second Military Era, 1966 to 1979. Assertiveness increased. Nigeria supported liberation movements, e.g. Angola, Zimbabwe. Peacekeeping, e.g. Congo. Third Second Republic, 1979 to 1983. President Shagari emphasized economic diplomacy and regional cooperation. Fourth, post-military period, 1999 to present. Return to democratic principles, consolidation of ECOWAS leadership, peacekeeping, e.g. Liberia, Sierra Leone, anti-terrorism diplomacy and global trade missions. Regional and international organizations. Nigeria actively participates in Economic Community of West African States, regional integration, peacekeeping, free movement, African Union, AU, Pan-Africanism, anti-colonialism, development agenda, United Nations, UN, Peacekeeping, development, diplomacy, Commonwealth of Nations, post-colonial cultural and economic collaboration, OPEC, influencing oil policies and pricing, World Trade Organization, WTO, global economic diplomacy, major foreign policy interventions, peacekeeping, leading missions in Liberia, Sierra Leone, Sudan and Congo, support for liberation movements, funding and training anti-apartheid groups in South Africa, debt cancellation campaigns, advocacy for Africa's debt relief, bilateral agreements with China, USA, UK and regional neighbors, diaspora engagement, strengthening ties with Nigerians abroad. Contemporary issues and challenges, insecurity and terrorism, Boko Haram and regional stability, global perception, image issues due to corruption and governance crises, xenophobia, attacks on Nigerians abroad, particularly in South Africa, resource diplomacy, managing oil trade and climate change diplomacy, underfunding of foreign missions, limits Nigeria's soft power, brain drain, loss of diplomatic and professional talent. The future of Nigeria's foreign policy. Rebranding Nigeria's image, internationally economic diplomacy and trade expansion, digital diplomacy and e-governance strengthening ECOWAS and African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, climate diplomacy and sustainable development goals, SDGs, increased female representation in foreign service.